Hello, everyone, and I am back. I apologize for it taking so long, but there's been a lot of things going on, and I had to force myself, literally, to get here to shoot this video so that I didn't get too far behind. But rather than try to cramp everything into one video, I'm going to make a bunch of smaller videos kind of highlighting the highlights of what has transpired over the past few months. Number one is Nia and I have finally gotten to the point where we are really close to getting her AB60 driver's license, so that she can learn how to drive, and then we can go out and get her own vehicle so she can be more independent than she is right now, because right now she kind of depends on me to get her around outside of the neighborhood. Luckily, though, she did find place of employment literally walking distance away, and it just was perfect. So she's doing that right now. Um, but if you remember, the last time I was here, I did mention that the company that I worked for lost the account with the client that I've been supporting for the last 10 years. And as a result, a new company came in, and the core team of people went to that new company. It is what it is. There's ups and downs. This is not the first time this has happened to us. But there's been ups and downs, and there's always ups and downs, and growing pains, and transitional pains, and things like that. And I wish I could say that it's going better than it has previously, but it's not. It's actually following the same pattern of the previous, or the predecessor. And I'm really at a crossroads where I'm trying to decide, um, really, whether I should stay and fight, or just cut tail and run and just go out and have a less stressful time out there in the world doing my thing. Um, but we'll see how that evolves. The cool thing, though, is a few months ago, I think it's about 2 months ago now, because I'm working on little side hustles, and I started an Etsy shop. Actually, I started the Etsy shop last year, so we're into the second year now. And I went through a point in regards to the election, the political process that we're involved in right now, because we're on the cusp of having a new president. And if you guys remember, the last time we had a president elected, there was madness and mayhem and January 6th and all that kind of craziness. But now we're on the cusp of having another new president, either going back to the old or on with the new. And I'm 100% for going with the new and leaving the old behind. But anyway, I came across a some inspiration for design for hats and t-shirts and stuff like that. And besides that, if you see this shirt here, this is Money Mouse. If you want this shirt, there'll be a link inside where you can go and buy this shirt. It's a nice, comfortable shirt. Most of the stuff that I design is for travel wear or lounge wear or comfortable wear. I know that I like to be comfortable when I'm on a plane, because most of my flights are long haul flights. So I like to be comfortable. Oversized shirts, oversized pants, no belt, all that kind of stuff. I even wear Crocs. Crocs. So anyway, I have my Etsy shop, and I designed this new design probably about 11, 12 o'clock at night. And when I woke up in the morning, I woke up to this sound. And then I went and I checked my account, my phone, and I had made a sale. And then the strangest thing happened. Throughout the course of the day, I heard this sound again and again and again and again and again and again and again. And it was going crazy, crazy for that week, and that Saturday morning till Sunday. Absolutely bonkers crazy. But I wasn't prepared for that. So I had to do a whole bunch of shuffling on my side to make sure that I had the infrastructure in place to handle all of these sales. So that's one story. But then, well, long story short, I was on my way to having a $3,000 weekend, but the Sunday came and then things tapered off on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I suspected that Thursday, Friday, and Saturday I would ramp up again. And it did start, but it never got to the same level of sales. And so I started doing some searching around, and I found out that there was another buyer on Etsy who must have seen my success, and then they copied my design, and then they posted it, and they put it on sale lower than mine was. So all of those sales that would have been coming to me like they did the previous week were going to this new guy. So I ended up sending them an email, just not like a cease and desist letter, but I just reached out to them. I said, "Hey, you copied my design. You even copied verbatim my keywords, my SEO, and even the description, like verbatim, word for word." And so I got them to. Well, actually, they didn't respond for like 2 or 3 days. Then I went through Etsy. I had to go and search and find a way to report them. And then when I report them, they're listings were taken down probably another 3 or 4 days later. But in that span of time, there were probably well over 100 designs that I did. I'm sorry, 100 sales that I didn't get because they were stealing them from me. Um, so things kind of sort of started to ramp up a little bit, but then I looked, and then there was another person doing the same thing. They had copied my design, but then they had inverted it and used some other things, but they still copied verbatim my description, my keywords, um, and even the title of my ad. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. I was just like, what the hell is this? So I had to do the same thing with them and get their ads taken down, and it took time. And then I saw my sales go from a high of probably 150 over the course of a day and a half to like one every day, and then it just faded into nothing. And I expected that because the trend was over with. It was no longer a hot topic, and people had moved on to the next thing. I probably lost $3,000 to $4,000 worth of sales. I'm now positioned in a way where I have some ways to kind of get out there and monitor things. As a matter of fact, I just created a new design today that I'm going to be rolling out on my Etsy shop, and I'm going to be keeping a close eye on it to make sure that no one decides to copy it and steal it like they did the other one. While I'm at it, while it's in my mind right now, I want to give a shout out to my man John, who is in Vietnam right now with his fiance. I met John at my place of work. Coincidentally, he just popped up because he had been speaking to a young lady in Vietnam for a few months, and then he was planning to go and visit, and he had no knowledge on what it took to go to Vietnam. So for some reason, he was drawn to where I work, which is in an Asian community, and he and I just bumped into each other, and I was like, wow, this is fate because you came here, you shouldn't have come here, you should have went someplace else for this information, but you're here, but I can help you. And so I did help him, and we stayed in contact, and we exchanged email addresses, and we sent pictures back and forth, and he's already done his petition and things like that. So I want to say shout out to John and his lovely fiance. I believe her name is They are in Ho Chi Minh City right now, and they're waiting for a response so they can have their interview at the U.S. consulate. And good luck to them, and I hope things work out. And maybe I'll even get a chance to go and see their wedding and whatnot. But I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm going to stop right here. All the other things that are going on, I will talk to you in another